All right. Hey everybody, it's David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian. Today I want to do a short video. One of the things that bothers me with this whole Adam and Eve and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil story is, okay, God, after he creates the garden and puts a man in the garden, and then he commands him, hey, you can eat of every tree of the garden, okay, but except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because don't eat from that, because you're going to die in that day. You're going to die. Okay, now, and then he creates Eve, and there's nothing about God telling Eve about the tree. Now, I don't know, maybe he did, or maybe he left that up to Adam. But what bothers me here is that God only told them, don't eat from that tree. He never said, hey, there's a snake, that serpent over there. Don't listen to that serpent. Okay? He's going to try to deceive you. Don't listen to him. Do what I told you, because eventually I'm going to let you eat from that tree. He never said that. Okay, now this story, they say is allegory, metaphor. They say it's essentially just like poetry or whatever, but which right there, that's just, is like a red flag. It's like, what? Well, why do we need a story that's like fantasy? I mean, that makes the whole book fantasy. But anyway, why? If this is true, didn't God warn them about the serpent? He knew about the serpent, or didn't he? Okay, he's omniscient. I mean, hell, he knew that they were going to eat from that tree when he told them. Okay, so right there, uh, you know, that's something, as someone who, I don't know if I'm really a Christian anymore. But that's something that, as I critically think about this shit, it's so much crap. Because if I have a child and uh, I'm going to warn the child about the dangers. Okay? Now, and another thing here is, I said that, I think I said this before in another video. They're innocent. They have no clue what death is. Okay? They don't have a clue. So he's telling innocence, you can tell a little boy, don't drink from that bottle, or you're gonna end up getting sick or dying. But the little boy, the little child, the toddler has no clue what you're talking about unless you explain it to them. And it doesn't say that God explained anything to them. But, it's the whole, I'm not going to warn you about everything. Like I said, if with a child, I'm going to try to warn them. If I have a child, I'm going to try to warn them about dangers. I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to show them a picture of a snake and say, don't go near these things. If you see these things, just move away from it. Okay? All kinds of don't show him. I live in the woods. Briars. Don't walk into that. You're going to get hurt. Maybe give him a little prick. See, that hurts. Okay, the child's innocent, so I'm going to warn the child about every possible danger. That doesn't mean the child's not going to get, decide, I'm going to just go into it and mess with that snake or whatever. But if I'm the parent, it's my responsibility to try to educate that child on the dangers. Where God said, Dad, don't eat from that tree or you're going to die. I have no clue what you're talking about. And I'm not going to tell you about that damn serpent over there, because, that's what makes me, when you read this and you understand that this God's omniscient, okay, and omnipresent, that this God knew about that serpent. He knows about everything, but it's all that right there, like I said before, just really takes this whole God's good and, you know, it just crumbles because he isn't. But I was thinking about that. I just wanted to make a video and just let me know what you think, and uh, if you know, let me know your thoughts. And until next time, this is David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian.